Time in YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Deck Profiles. Today we're going to be looking over the Primarina-GX card. Now if you guys happen to notice, my volume's a little lower than usual. New neighbor just kind of moved in a couple weeks ago, and we're trying to get everything working out, but he actually sleeps during the day. So if I'm recording during the day, I'm going to have to be a little quieter. Nighttime, not so much. But either way, on to the more important matter, and that is going to be the Primarina-GX, which is a stage 2 water type Pokemon with 250 HP. This thing has Bubble Beat, 2 colorless energy, so all it's going to cost you for 10 damage, but you get to do 20 damage for each additional water type energy attached to all of your Pokemon. That is a very high potential to scale your Pokemon's damage right there. You also have Roaring Seas, 3 water energy, 1 colorless. It's going to do 120 flat damage, which is really nice, and you get to discard energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, additional effect, pretty standard damage. What's nice though is because of its massive HP, you're going to be doing a lot of 2-hit KOs in this deck, so you're going to get that opportunity to hit for that massive damage that you're looking for. It just isn't going to be one-shot material. We also have the Grand Echo GX for 2 colorless energy, which is the same cost as our Bubble Beat. We get to heal all damage from all of our Pokemon across the board. So that is very, very helpful, very, very securing of our position. Next up, we're going to start off with the Shaymin EX, a standard in most EX GX decks. We're going to have 110 HP colorless basic Pokemon. With setup, when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, you can draw up to 6 cards. Well, you can return your hand back up to 6 cards, my bad. You also have Sky Return for 2 colorless energy, 30 damage, return this Pokemon, all cards attached to it, back to your hand. We have a bit of a GX stopper here, being Glaceon EX, 170 HP water type Pokemon. She is a basic. With second bite, 1 water, 1 colorless, 20 damage. The stack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. But the big one we're looking at is Crystal Ray. With the huge increase in evolution Pokemon, Crystal Ray is going to be very, very strong. 1 water, 2 colors, 70 damage. Not very strong in terms of attack, but the ability makes it so that they can't attack you. Pretty much during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from evolution Pokemon. So very, very clutch to have in tight situations. We're going to be running Manaphy EX, 120 HP water type Pokemon basic with Aqua Tube as the ability. Each of your Pokemon that has any water energy attached to it has no retreat cost, which is beautiful. It means we can kind of go in and out of those good old water types just as we want to. We also have Mineral Pump, 2 water, 60 damage, heal 30 damage from each of your bench Pokemon. Not as strong, but we can use it if we have to. Finally, for Pokemon, our last one is going to be Palkia EX. Our ability to set up water energies is going to be very crucial, and this guy is going to get us there. 180 HP, water type Pokemon basic with Aqua Turbo, 2 water for 40 damage, and you get to search your deck for 2 water energies and attach them to one of your bench Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. He's also got Pearl Hurricane, hitting that magical 120 number for 4 water energies. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon as well, so we'll be able to get a little bit of chip damage, but we're primarily going to try and set up the Primarina-GX because they're just so much easier to set up with the potential for higher damage output. Now for our trainer support, we are going to go with 3 Dive Balls. Search your deck for a water Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. This makes getting your good old Brion Primarina very, very easy, very, very nice to set up. We have 4 Max Elixirs because we want to get those water energies out ASAP, regardless if it's going to be on a Primarina Popplio or if it's just going to go right onto a Glaceon. At least that water energy is going to come out, up the damage of Bubble Beat, and potentially get us those knockouts. We have the Rare Candy here to help evolve our Primarina. We only have a 4-1-3 line, so the Rare Candy, if you want to up or decrease whether it be the Brion or the Rare Candy, that's entirely up to you guys. I stuck to the 4-3-3 line just because we have so many other Pokemon in this deck. It's a little junky and a little bit box-like already. We are running 1 Super Rod. I didn't think the Brock script was going to work too well in this one, so I did go with the Super Rod, and it's water type, so you kind of have to go with the Fishing Rod. We do have 4 Trainer's Mail. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a trainer card from there, excluding Trainer's Mail, and put that into your hand, shuffle your deck afterwards. We also have 4 Ultra Ball, the Golden Ball, and thank you to Curious Cleffa because she actually did manage to pull a full art Ultra Ball and she traded it to me for the channel's purposes. Again, huge shout out to her, and according to schedule, we should be battling her in TCGO battles on the Tuesday that just passed. I'm all a little messed up in my scheduling in terms of recording. But we should be battling Cleffa, so you guys have got to check that out if you did not see that already, or if it hasn't gone up yet. I don't remember. But anyway, moving on. We have the 4 Via Seeker. Put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. We're running 3 Rough Seas. This stadium is very, very clutch, as it does heal our Pokemon every turn for 30, and it keeps our Pokemon healthy, keeping our longevity a little longer because we don't have that ability to one-shot Pokemon. So we want to make sure we have the ability to heal, protect ourselves, all that kind of stuff. Our supporters are very thin in this one. We're just going to go with one Lysander. You guys can always change this up, add 2. I do find 2 works a lot better than 1 because if this thing's prized, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. But I'm only running 1 here. You can switch your opponent's one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active, which is great. We are running 2 ends. Each player shuffles their hand back into their deck and draws cards equal to the amount of remaining prize cards. We have 4 Sycamore. Discard your hand, draw 7 cards. That's legit it. That is our straight up, pretty conserved way of doing supporting. Again, it may not be the best run, but it's what we had in the room we had to fit everything that I was thinking was very viable for this deck. We do have 2 XP shares as our item of choice. This guy, because of Manaphy, we don't need to have like floatstones or anything. So the XP shares will help keep our water energy into play instead of losing them. And we are running 10 water energy because we do want to have that opportunity to hit some massive damage with the Bubble Beat. But with that, that is the deck. I hope you guys are ready for it, and I do apologize for the lowered volume. Please let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of the lowered volume. If I have to record at night, then I will do that. But anyway, thank you guys so much. We're going to get right into these battles and see if Primarina has what it takes to verse the ladder. Alright guys, our first match is against, I missed the name. I missed it. Naomi Mira. So we're gonna flip tails here, and we're gonna lose. Oh, we're gonna win the coin toss. I don't know why I thought we were gonna lose it, but we're gonna win it. We're gonna go first. Try and set up that Poplio ASAP here, and we actually do get one. We're gonna drop it right into the active spot because you know what? That's what we're gonna have to do. We can try and use Bubble Beat ASAP if we can manage to pull some additional strings here, because my hand's not looking amazing. We have no additional Pokemon. Let's just get past that. I don't know why they have to give you that. We have no options. Move on to the next stage. Does not need the user's interface for that. I don't want to use that just yet. We are going to drop a water energy down. My opponent is playing Zoroarks. I don't know what my opponent is going to be playing here. Maybe I do want to play it. We'll put it on the Manaphy. Just this way we can keep water energy into the field in case something bad does go on here. I do just want to end. I don't want to use up these utility cards just in case something comes up. And we do have a much better hand right now. Again, I don't want to play the Rough Seas just yet. I do want to make sure that if my opponent does have a Steam, I can counter it. But we're going to drop a Poplio. Go for that Max Elixir. We're actually going to get a water energy for my Poplio in the back. I can drop down the Glaceon too, as my opponent will be playing evolved Pokemon, and I can just pass the turn here. My opponent does drop a Floatstone into the back Zora, and a Dark Energy onto the Zora in the front. Now, if he does go for the attack, it's not going to be too big of a deal. My opponent does benefit from the first turn Lily, which lets him draw 8 cards. This is going to be like a full Zoroark deck, it almost looks like, with the Yveltal. We're going to see the Moonless Madness. Does not matter too much, because we are going to be able to fully evolve here. We're going to go with that Rough Seas. We actually drew right into the card we wanted. We're going to go for the nice Rare Candy into Primarina. So we are fully set up here. All we need is one water energy, maybe a max elixir. We get a ton of water energy, so I'm alright with that. We should be able to take out this first knockout, which I am very, very okay with. We are not going to go with anything else at the moment. We are just going to go with the Bubble Beat. This is going to knock out Zorora and get us our very first prize of the match. And it's going to be another water energy. So I guess that's always good to get that thing out of the prizes. We are going to see the Zorora with the Float Stone head up into the active position. My opponent should have a Zoroark now. And due to my benching, we will have a lot of damage here. We're going to see a Max Elixir drop down potentially onto the Yveltal. My opponent does not have any energy yet, but he does have the double colorless energy now for the Mind Jack, which will do 3, 6, 9, 12, plus the 10, which is 130 damage, 2-shot potential here. But we'll be able to heal off, so we are going to be out of that range. I can drop... I want to set up the Glaceon, because... No. We'll set up... We'll just go for another good old Poplio drop. We are going to get that Max Elixir, which we are going to drop this one down onto our Poplio. Poplio. I can drop it down onto Palkia, and this way I can at least get some energy drop. Do I have anything in here barring? No, we have an N. We can go for an N. This potentially can get us another Max Elixir. And potentially get some more energy, so I can potentially one-shot this thing. I need one more energy to one-shot. We do get the Max Elixir, which is very, very good for us. And if I can get it, I will gladly play it. We do get the water energy, so we are going to be able to just drop it right down on the Palkia, and this is going to knock out Zoroark. We're going to get some nice energy right off the bat. I did not... No, I did heal. I was like, did I not just heal there? We're going to get Dive Ball, which is absolutely fantastic. Not that we need it. We're going to probably use it to get the Brionne, so I don't have to rare candy. We are going to see a Max Elixir try and drop onto that Yveltal, but my opponent does not get anything. My opponent goes for another Max Elixir, but does get the Dark Energy that time. Now, my opponent does evolve right into the Yveltal break. And we're going to see the Sycamore. Now, my opponent has not played a basic energy, but cannot retreat right now due to no Float Stone. We do see the Yveltal in the back. We're going to see a nice Max Elixir, and he does... I don't know why he didn't just drop that onto the break. But either way, we're going to see an Evisoda, and it's going to be the Zoroark. Now, my opponent's Zoroark cannot retreat right now. It can at least hit me for 130. So Mind Jack is going to go off. I might actually take this turn to retreat. We can drop a water energy down onto Palkia here. And like I said, I think the best play is to go for that Brionne, get it out of that deck, and have it be on the field. You know what I'm saying? This way our Poplio will actually be fully evolved. I will heal the 30, but I think I might just go for the GX attack, to be quite honest. Or is it too early? I might actually retreat. We're going to retreat into my Palkia here. And we're going to go for Aqua Turbo, which will get us 2 more water energy. It's only going to do 40 damage, so my opponent has the ability to save his Zoroark right now. This might be a very bad play, but we're going to try and set up this good old-fashioned Glaceon in the back. This way I can easily handle Yveltal Break or Zoroark if something happens to my Brionnes and whatnot. We're going to see the Fighting Fairy Belt hit the Yveltal in the back, but my opponent can still easily hit me for 130. We're going to see that Dark Energy hit the Yveltal. Now, do you do 60? It does 30, so we're not going to be losing our Primarina yet. We're going to see that Zoroark break. My opponent can easily use one of my attacks against me, but I don't have that much damage. He can do the 120 to me, plus the 30 to my, I think it's 30, to my Primarina, but it's not going to be that big of a deal. That way I can come in with Primarina, I will come in with the Glaceon. And then he can easily just do 120 to my Glaceon and then 30 to my Primarina. I believe that's how it's going to work. But I'll be able to heal off all the damage done to both of my Pokemon. Baleful Knight's going to hit, it's going to do 30, not going to knock me out, and I'm going to survive. Just long enough that I'll be able to completely and utterly heal off all this massive damage. So we are going to retreat into our Primarina, and I'm going to go for that Grand Echo, which is going to heal all that glorious damage that has happened so far. So 230 damage on the Primarina, now gone. This is going to put us in a very good position because we have more water energies out here, making our Bubble Beat do even more damage. We got 20, 40, 60, 80. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's 160, 170 damage that we can do thanks to that. So we can actually one-shot the Yveltal, we can one-shot the Zoroark breaks. We're in really good damage position right now. We have very good board control and all that. We have nothing really lost, so we don't need to worry about the Super Rod. These two Pokemon don't need to come onto the bench just yet, which will keep our Zoroark damage down. And our opponent will have even less damage potential because I have Rough Seas still. So again, that Grand Echo can come in huge. And we have not used too many items, so my opponent's Fright Knight is not going to matter too much. We're going to take 120 damage here, but I will be able to eliminate this Yveltal. We're going to heal up. In fact, I might want to take out the Zoroark first, so this way he does not have that opportunity to knock me out. We're going to go for Bubble Beat. Gonna knock out Zoroark. That'll be one prize. It'll be a Manaphy, which we don't need right now. He can come in with... He actually comes in with Fright Knight. Oh, he is in range now of attacking. And he can do 60 damage to my Primarina and 60 damage to one of the fellow mons in the back. But we will be just going for a Via Seeker Lysander and knocking out the Yveltal break. So we can heal up here. I don't feel too threatened right now about this Yveltal Zoroark deck. We're just gonna grab this nice Lysander, and we're gonna grab that good old Yveltal in the back. And we're gonna just knock it out with the Bubble Beat. There you go, 170 damage. Down goes Yveltal, one of the big legendary Pokemon, to the Primarina, starter Pokemon of Gen 7. In comes the Fright Knight Yveltal. Like I said, we've healed off some of that damage we've already taken. My opponent is just going to go for that Pitch Black Spear. Does do some damage to my Manaphy, in range of knocking it out next turn. But that is actually going to be the game because I'm going to just take out this Pitch Black Yveltal in the next turn, and he'll only have an Oblivion Wing Yveltal left. So thankfully, we do manage to scoop up a win for first match, which is very nice. Primarina showcasing what it can do. But what will happen in match number 2 is beyond me. So let's just go on in and see what happens. And our second match is against the good guy 34, playing Dark Dragon Psychic. Oh boy, it could be a lot of things. I don't know what I'm gonna guess though. But my opponent gets the coin toss here using that plasma coin. That's actually a coin I do not own in this TCGO universe. I don't own this at all, period. But my opponent is going to go first here. And we are going to start off with the Poplio, thankfully, because I did not want to start with Shaman. I really did not want to start with Shaman in this matchup. So we are going to just... Let's see what my opponent does play. He's got Cosmog. Dark Dragon, so he's got a Lunala with Giratina variant, is my assumptions. This way he can kind of move these psychic energies around, which is a really cool idea. Definitely a really cool idea. We're going to see a Sycamore from my opponent's side come from that Trainer's Mail. And he's going to go for a Nest Ball here. Nest Ball is such a powerful card if you're playing big basics, because it literally grabs any basic you want. We're going to see Darkrai. And Darkrai's fine with whatever energy you have. I apologize for the awning, guys. Like I said, in the previous match... Well, no, it wouldn't have been that previous match. That one's not happening. It's a little early in the morning. What is that? It's a rainbow energy. It's been a while since I've seen a rainbow energy, but it is going to be our turn now. We have no basics. I am going to drop a water energy down here. I'm hoping for a dive ball or something off of this. We do get the dive ball, and I want to get the Manaphy. Or do I want to get Palkia? Tough call. I think I'm going to get the Manaphy because there's only one this time, so one is prized. So the likelihood of pulling it off of the top is not very high. We can go for a Max Elixir. It'll be alright. We don't actually get anything, which is kind of disappointing here. We are going to go for our nice Shaman. Get a few more cards, potentially another supporter. I don't want to waste all these. No, we're not going to get those. We're actually going to waste another Sycamore and another VS Seeker because of that play. Really bad card draw there. But we can get our Palkia. At least this way we have that opportunity to attack with it. Not this turn, obviously, but we can easily get the water energies back. I'm going to Sycamore at this point because there's no real other option for me. I do need a hand. We have that opportunity to get into Primarina next turn. There isn't too much else I can do here. If my opponent does decide to rare candy, I believe they can actually knock out my Popplio. We do get a Max Elixir, so we can try and get that energy onto Palkia now. We'll see. We're going to fail twice off of Max Elixirs. This is just not our match here. But unfortunately, we have to pass the turn. My opponent does have the Dust Gathering from the Cosmog here. So my opponent has Darkrai, Giratina. We're going to see the Trainer's Mail. My opponent can easily switch out right now. We're going to see the Skyla here. It's actually going to get played as well. My opponent is probably looking for a rare candy. And again, this will easily destroy one. If they get Lunala first turn or so, it'll easily destroy one of my basics. Lunala is very broken in that regard. It's going to be the rare candy. And like I said, I think it's Lunala. I'm pretty sure it's Lunala. So we're going to see rare candy into Solgaleo. Alright, I was wrong. Solgaleo has the Soul Burst, which will net him 5 energies that he can put across the board any way he wants. Goes for an Ultra Ball. It's going to be that Hydreigon, giving him the free, well, the Dragon 2 Retreat Less, which only cost him 1, which is a great play. Soul Burst GX goes off here. Turn 2 GX attack. It's going to be a double Dragon Energy. They get double Dragon Energies? Oh man, that is hype. So Giratina is still pretty prominent in terms of that. Chaos Wheel will only do 100 damage. Your opponents cannot play tools, special energies, or stadiums. That's rotten. That is just rotten. Like, this guy legit just set up turn 1 in our face. Got a second energy drop onto the Solgaleo. It's going to be another Rainbow Energy, and because he didn't play it from his hand, he's now able to actually just go for it. We're going to drop a Water Energy down onto Palkia, onto Popplio. Go for the rare candy. Evolve into our Primarina. This is actually a hype match right now. I'm not going to lie, guys. This is something you don't see very often, and I'm shocked that we're going to get that opportunity to see it. We're going to go for a Shaman here, potentially drawing into something that we can use. A Dive Ball will not matter too much here. I do not think a Dive Ball will help us here. We're going to get it, though. We're going to go for that Popplio. We still have a full line of them in here. Actually, we did not discard any yet. Right. That was another game. I get some of my games mixed up. I don't display every game that I do play and record. But I do want to get that Shaman up here. I do not want it sitting in the front run. It'll be a nice, easy 2-prize KO. I can't do anything else, actually. I might use the VS Seeker because I know Giratina can come in, and I just want to get Lysander back. Without having the ability to use my tools, it will be very, very problematic, so I want to be able to use them when I can. We're going to go for Bubble Beat. It's only going to do 50 damage. Nothing too crazy. but we do get a nice little bit of damage and the start of some EX knockouts here. We're going to see the opponent had a Sycamore the whole time, which is understandable. He had to ditch Rare Candy, but at this point he does not need it. He can easily go for like escape ropes or whatever. He does drop a double dragon energy onto that Hydreigon, so the Hydreigon's almost in ready to play as well. Fighting Fairy Belt onto the Darkrai, and we're going to see a Trainer's Mail come through. This is a very interesting, very powerful deck if played against the right cards. We're going to see a Sycamore come through, but my opponent has already played one, so we don't need to worry too much about that particular card right now. We're going to see the Ultra Road ability bring in that Darkrai. I forgot about Ultra Road. Damage is increased to 230. We are not going to be able to survive here, guys. This is an amazing, amazing deck my opponent's playing. Considering all of these are Dark Energy. Wow. Wow, that is absurd. This is insane. This is absolutely, positively insane, and I might have to showcase it to you guys because this is the Solgaleo deck you might actually want to be seeing. Wow. We're going to grab the Water Energy, we're going to attach it to our Palkia in hopes of potentially setting up next turn, but we are going to get knocked out for sure. My Primarina is not going to be able to survive too long here. We're going to go for that Dive Ball. I can at least get a second one going. Actually, I could potentially last another turn thanks to my GX attack, and I probably won't get another time to use it. So we're going to evolve into our Brion here. And I'm going to go for that GX attack. This way I can heal off this damage, potentially get another turn, but if he gets any additional energy onto the field, I will be going down. There's one more potential Double Dragon energy, and if he does have it, I will go down here. This may be a wasted turn. It is the Rainbow Energy. That is insane, guys. This is an absolute monster of a deck. Gotta give it out. I'm gonna even comment, you have a good deck, my friend. Silent Lab is going to shut down my abilities, so I have no retreat. We have no retreat. My opponent returned the quote as well. My opponent's deck is pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. Here comes the Dark Pulse. It's going to increase to 250. We actually just got one shot by Darkrai. That is beyond insane. We are going to take one of those Water Energies and attach it to the Palkia. We're actually almost in range of knocking some damage into this Palkia. So we are going to go not into Palkia. I am just losing it into Darkrai. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Water Energy onto Palkia. It's the only play we do have. Glaceon's not going to do anything. We can go for Primarina, but it's not going to matter. We are going to go for Pearl Hurricane. I can do a little bit of chip damage to this Shaman, potentially getting some of that little bit of damage there going, but unfortunately we are just going to get one shot here. This is going to be the match, but look at this deck. Look at the power behind my opponent's deck. Again, turn 2 attack for the Solgaleo from the Rare Candy. We're going to see Parallel City doing less damage now, and he got rid of that Shaman. Wow, what a fantastic matchup. I cannot believe we had the opportunity to play against a deck like this. We're going to take 290 damage from that Darkrai, and I have nothing really left to say. Nothing left to say. We're going to bring up a Brion, and I guarantee you he's got a VS Seeker in the back, so he can pull up that Lysander that he had. Oh, he has no Lysander. No Lysander. But either way, he can easily pull it if he wanted to. We are just going to go for the Max Elixir. If we do draw a Water Energy, we can put it onto our Manaphy. We can drop everything because it's alright at this point. Well, I can at least get into a Primarina and be like, I'm going down with Primarina. But there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do at this point. My opponent has me 100% of the way. There we go. And that will be the game. My opponent, hands down, set up and destroyed me in like 3 turns. That was insane. Absolutely insane. That's the power of Solgaleo, and I'm kind of hyped to showcase that now. But with that though, thank you guys so much for watching. I know Primarina has its faults. It is very clunky. And in all honesty, I did play against a Lapras GX, and I think Lapras GX just does it better, thanks to its GX attack doing a little bit of damage, paralyzing, kind of gets you in a good opportunity And you also can use Fighting Fury belts and stuff. Whereas this one, it's like, I have to use so many cards to get 2 Primarina. And with all the other opportunities for water, I just don't see it being the best deck. But with that being said, it's a lot of fun. Definitely give it a shot if you guys are interested, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. So please, if you guys are brand new here, please subscribe so you guys can come and check out every video coming out in the next little bit. We've got TCGO battles hitting, we've got new deck profiles all the time, and of course we've got our pack battle series going on with Sun and Moon. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to get out of here. But until next time, time out.